Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center at ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 7, Section 4, number 11. As soon as I see these types of answer choices, meaning there's more than one equation or more than one inequality in each answer choice, and I see that there's a long word problem, typically what I want to do is do it in pieces as I go. A lot of times students read these long word problems and their brain short circuits because there might be 4 steps to do, 4 things to consider. Instead, if you just read it, understand that piece, eliminate anything that's not consistent with that piece before you move on, then you're in much better shape. So let's give it a go. A software company is selling a new game in a standard edition and a collector's edition. The box for the standard edition has a volume of 20 cubic inches, and the box for the collector's edition has a volume of 30 cubic inches. Now when I look at my answer choices at that point, standard edition is 20 cubic inches, so I'm expecting the 20 to be attached to the S. Here the 30 is attached to the S. This is a little crazy. And here the 20 is attached to the S. So I'm thinking it's answer choice A before I even read on. But you got to make sure, read the rest of the word problem. And the rest of it says, company receives an order of 75 copies of the game. And the total volume of the order shipped is 1,870 cubic inches. Which of the following systems of equations can be used to determine the number of standard edition games, S, and collector's edition, C, that were ordered? Sure enough, standard edition is going to be S. They're always going to have a relationship between the variable and what it represents, and the collector's edition is C. So sure enough, that works out. And then when we look at the other part, what I would be expecting is that 20S plus the 30C to equal 1870, which it does. And now when we look at this other part, the 75 minus S equals C, how does that make sense? Because if the company receives an order for 75 copies of the game, that would be how many copies of the standard edition, S, and how many copies of the collection edition, C. So it would be S plus C equals 75. I'll write it down. S plus C equals 75. Answer choice A just like screws you up a little bit. Notice if you subtracted S from both sides, you'd have C equals 75 minus S. And then they put the right side on the left side on the right, which is the same thing. So answer choice A is your correct answer. But notice, if we just read the second sentence of this question, we'd have the correct answer right away. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble with this type of a question. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Check out our 1-minute videos on TikTok. Have a great day.